Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, long time no see. Welcome to Let Me Tell You a Story episode.
Hey,
Okay.
3 weeks from the last record.
So remind me lah. Sorry lah. I lazy lah. So you must encourage me to record more lah. You subscribe. Yes.
I always encourage you, Opa.
Talking to the subscriber.
The subscriber.
You subscribe. I see the number go up. Got more motivation to do.
Cut more motivation, but 3 weeks after that you.
Okay. So today's story, I think is based on the real case.
So it's based on a criminal,
Yeah.
not ghost story.
Today no ghost.
Okay.
But I think it's worse than ghost.
Okay.
Sometimes human do things to human that is 10 times more horrible than a ghost can do to you.
Correct.
Okay.
It's correct.
So this story happens in China, Beijing.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So in 1982, in summertime, okay, Mr. Tian, he worked at the hospital. Okay. Then after work, he decided to save the trouble of his wife from cooking because all sweat when he cook in the summer. Then because he remember there was this steam bun shop, the Chinese bao. If you eat before, right, you know, it's the bao. Bao is like the dough outside is white color, inside have
same with the Emi power, something like that lah.
Chongpang North Point sell the Emi bao, very big one. Okay. So he said this bao was quite popular during the time. Okay. You always see long queue outside one. So he decided to buy and try. So when he reached the shop, there was already a long queue. The shop was not too big, and the boss was 40 years old, middle-aged man. And then all the people who know him call him Lao Feng. Lao Feng. Feng. His surname is Feng.
Oh.
So we call Lao Feng.
Old
Feng. So when it was his turn, he ordered 10.
Wow, 10
but he see the bun skin, the skin was thin, and the meat filling was quite a big portion. So when you buy bao, people buy bao, if they go to the shop, and the bao, the skin thin only, you know, but the filling inside a lot, the meat a lot.
How we see the filling is inside?
He open. They say,
after open,
the thin, the skin thin, and then the filling a lot.
Generous,
right? So people feel worth it, they will come and buy. So he tear open one, and then he can smell the aroma. And he saw the bun has some like yellowish oil or liquid inside. Because after you steam, the liquid will come out from the meat, right? So it's a bit yellowish one. Then he was a bit puzzled, and he thought that the bun's filling spoiled. Because normally he eat bao, right? The oil inside is not like yellow.
Yeah, brown color, like.
But the one a bit yellow one. So he took a small bite. It tastes good though, you see. But the meat doesn't really taste like pork. Okay. Then
I know where it's leading to.
Then suddenly he realized that the smell was similar to the rotting dead body. Why he think like
because
that?
he doctor lah.
No, he's not doctor.
But he
but he said
hospital.
The story say he was familiar with that smell because he worked in the hospital, and then the local culture during that time they like to store the dead body in the hospital for a few days before the family will come and claim the body for a proper burial, right? So every time he passed by the mortuary, he would smell that sweet and greasy smell of rotting human flesh. That thing, because I have never smelled any human rotting flesh before. But in the army last time, in the jungle, wow, we settled down in a place, right? Quite open area, not very dense trees. Then we smell something damn jialat one, the smell. Like,
and that's all about.
Then we realize it's a rotting body of a dog. So I believe if you smell a human also smell like that, wow, it's very, very bad one, you know. It's not like your trash at home overnight, that kind of smell, no.
different.
That kind of smell is like, wow, it really pierces through your brain. You smell already, you want to vomit.
Is it like a dead rat?
No,
I know a dead rat.
It's worse than dead rat.
Oh yeah?
You have to
my God,
smell
for me, dead rat
the
is
animal rotting. Wow, the smell already.
even the dead rat not rotting already. I feel it.
So he find the smell from the power. Familiar, no? He said.
But how come a lot of people buy?
Yeah. So he said that although that smell was already not very obvious in the bun,
maybe
but because he worked many years at the hospital and was very sensitive to that kind of smell, there is a resemblance. He said, why this smell tastes not right? Why taste smell like the rotting humans? Then
the hint on the taste, aftertaste.
Yeah, but he said without proper testing, right? He also not sure, right, if the meat inside is not human, right? Not pork lah, but human or what. Then he saw a friend. This is Xiao Wang, you know.
What is Xiao Wang?
Xiao Wang worked at the police station.
Xiao Wang is the name or what?
The name, Xiao Wang. Surname is Wang. So Xiao Wang, he worked at the police station. So he saw him. Then he talked to him. He said, "Hey, I suspect this shop. I think the meat could be from human. From my experience, Then he tell him the whole story. Then this Xiao Wang, right, was already 28 years old, but he already worked in the police force for over 10 years.
So start from 18.
Yeah. So he said he felt that the story from this Mr. Tian could be legit, and he went to report to his supervisor. Then the supervisor felt that the case could be serious, and then report further up to the city's police head, Mr. Liang. So Liang, this fellow is Liang, surname Liang. So Mr. Liang sent the steam bun, the meat for testing. The test result.
Pretend to buy and.
They buy easy but because from that guy already buy. So the test result shocked everyone in the station.
Wow.
The list of the test result confirmed that the bun's meat, like the chemical composition, right? I don't know what are the terms, all chemical terms in Chinese. Match 80% of the human.
80%.
The meat,
maybe
like the composition of human flesh, they found 80% match. So it's a high chance the meat is from human already. So the police immediately they form a special team to investigate the case. So they did a stakeout outside the bun shop. So they get the police hide outside, stand by. Then like maybe in a car you watch some movie, right? They stay in the car and then they see who go in and out of the shop, what is the fellow doing.
So
then they realized the shop has a sign that said temporarily closed. So they thought maybe the boss knew about their stakeout, right? Then they still waiting. Then around midnight, the boss he brought a man into his shop.
A live man or dead?
Live man. Later in the night, they heard a scream from the shop. So they stake out like a few hours. Then see magic word. Then they brought they bust into the shop, right? And then they found the man
already dead,
mourning in blood, laying on the floor.
Oh my God!
And then of course this Mr. Feng was holding a wood baton.
Wow.
Actually is the dough roller. They make bao, so you need to roll that one, the big one, next to the man. So Mr. Feng was surprisingly calm, He just smiled at the police and asked, "What's wrong?"
Psycho already, oh my God.
Then so of course he was arrested, right? And then the police conducted search in his shop and the surrounding area. So he got a backyard one. So when the police first thing they checked the kitchen, they opened the fridge in the kitchen. He saw a yellowish human thigh inside. Yeah, the whole thigh inside the fridge.
Oh, so it become yellow, yeah?
Then the smell from the fridge, straight away made some of the newbies, police vomit outside.
Wow.
From the smell. And then at the corner of the yard behind, below a tub that normally the Chinese had a big tub that they soak the veggie, like kimchi they also use. The glass one, right? So below that thing, they found some bones. It was buried underneath. And then at the bottom of the bones, they found 3 human skulls.
So he killed 3 already.
That was in the medium state of rotting.
Medium state.
It's already rotting already, but not rot finish. So like medium state. So after the police interrogation, right, he confessed. Okay. So what happened? Now the story start to talk about how it happened. How it happened. Okay, so he opened a steam bun shop in the 80s. And then his bun was big and then got generous filling one. And it tastes quite good. But except that he didn't do very well with the dough. So the fermentation, the bun skin not as good. So it doesn't look very nice after steam. It's the outlook don't look very good. So his business average, still got business, but average. So daily he will make around 300 buns.
A lot though, actually, 300 buns.
So whole day, right? The average he can make about $100 renminbi. But that was the 80s though.
Oh, 80s, a lot though, actually.
So not say a lot lah, but still okay. So one day he said he already steamed the first batch of bun before 6 a.m. Because he want to do the breakfast, right? So he must serve early. So as soon as he laid the buns on the table outside, right, he got the first customer. A man around 30 plus, he said, rode a bicycle to his shop and then he ordered 4 buns. He said the dressing like, not say like rich people, casual one. But he was quite rude when he ordered the bun. So Mr. Feng, right, although he rude, right, but still customer, so he quickly served him, here's the bun. Then he start to eat. Haven't paid yet. Because in the 80s, they say that it was common that customer will eat before they pay to the boss one. So Mr. Feng doesn't worry that this guy after eating don't pay. So he eat, right? But he did something that he annoyed Mr. Feng. Because the guy only eat the fillings, the meat, and he threw the bun skin into the bin. So he told the guy, hey, don't waste food lah. Because in the 80s, still a lot of people quite poor. So it's like a lot of people no food. So he said, hey, don't waste food lah. Why you throw away the skin? Maybe something like that. Then the guy was not happy. Right? Then he told Mr. Feng, hey, mind your own business. I throw or don't throw is my problem. Okay. Then it makes him angry even more. Because and then he start to argue with the customer. Okay. So the customer start to criticize the bun skin. Say, bun skin like that. 200 like also not nice. Why you ask me to eat? Wow, that one poke his hot point, his pride, because he already felt that he doesn't make very good.
He admit already himself, but other people say it's
now
more
the fellow say it to his face. He even more angry. Okay. So he grabbed the scraper, the scraper for the buns when he make the pao, right? And he chopped at the guy with the scraper. He whacked the guy, and then because the scraper like got oil got flour, what, right? Then he dirty the shirt of the guy. The guy was angry, right? Then he parked his bicycle, and then he rushed into the shop to confront him. So Mr. Feng, the boss, thought he wanted to fight. Then he grabbed the dough roller, right? And then he like want to hit the customer head. The customer said, wow, this guy really dare to hit me, right? He ducked, he bowed his head to duck, right? Whacked the back of his head.
Oh, then quickly die.
So what happened is, he fell to the ground. Okay? He thought he fainted. Mr. Feng thought he fainted. He said, hey, how come you not moving? So he thought he fainted. He brought him to a table in his shop and set him down. Like with his head on the table, the arm, like you taking a nap on the table like that. Okay?
That's all?
Why he do that, right? Because he said that he thought like after he wake up, he can continue to educate him. Hey, you know like that. Okay, still want to scold him whether. But then if you look at him, right, if the customer saw him sitting inside, right, you would thought that the fella is just sleeping on the table, right? So he continued to sell the pao. He leave him here. He leave him there until noon. His buns are almost all sold out already. But he said the young man still not moving. Then he went to the table. He tried to wake him up, right?
No then, blood, no
when he shake him, right, the hand fell to the side. Like no strength like that. Then he realized, shit. Then he felt something not right. Then his hands are trembling. He went to test the breath under the nose. Not breathing.
Oh my
And he
god.
said, shit, wow, shit. When someone died, he said, kill someone. He got scared. But quickly, he also thinking hard how to cover up like that. He don't want people to know. Right? Then he quickly moved the body and the bicycle to the backyard. He said he rolled the body up with a carpet and put behind the doors. Then that day, he continued his bun selling. He just leave the body roll in the carpet behind the door, in the back. Right? He continued his own business. Then he was glad. No one noticed anything suspicious or what. Then after midnight, he started to ponder, right, think how to dispose of the body. Then he thought burying the body somewhere. But then he think, if I bring the body outside his shop, too risky. Because he thought, run the police or what. Then he said, also thought of cutting the body out and dispose of it batch by batch. But he said, but then if he throw that time, he kena police. I said, what are you doing? What is that you carrying? Then he also kena. Right? I said, cannot, too risky. Finally, the idea of using the meat,
your face is annoying.
the meat to make buns.
Oh my god. I think he's sick lah. This one already psycho.
Because he already selling buns. So what he did, he chopped the body into pieces. He separated the meat from the bones. And then the internal organs, he boiled them and make them into fats. Remember that time we buy the pork fats, right? You had to fry it and then in the wok, right?
To make it
Then
oil.
after that, you had to add something. Then when it solidified, it become like cube like that, white color, the pork oil.
I failed because I never put anything.
So that one is actually used for cooking. So pao, they do the same thing. They steam bun. So he use the organs and boil and then make into the oil that he make use for the buns making one. Then he buried the remains into the backyard. And then because he scared people realize that, that's why he put the big glass tub for the salted veggie one on top after he buried. So in the next morning, he started to season the special meat like usual. After the meat is steamed, he mustered the courage and he took a bite.
Oh my god, why?
Because this is human meat, he must taste and make sure when the customer eat, don't know this is not pig. So he took a bite, okay. Then he realized that the taste was not right. Doesn't taste like pork. So he added one big bowl of pepper and then he add cooking wine to the seasoning. Both one bowl. Then when he tried the meat again this time, it no longer tastes like human meat, but more like good quality pork.
Oh my god. That's what he said lah. So that's all the Mr. something that one the hospital know lah.
So for the next few days, he started to sell the special bun. The HMB human meat bun. Okay. At the beginning, he was quite nervous.
I like to buy bun lor.
And then he afraid the customer after they try they can tell the difference. But to his surprise, the sales for the next few days very good. Double, really double. He said it's increased from 200 plus buns one day to 400 buns one day. Over 400. So long lines of forming outside his shop every day, when he used the HM. Okay. Just few days later, the special meat already running out because business very good. Not enough meat.
Wow, so he cut all the part.
Then what happened?
So he thinking to get another man.
The 7 sin kick in. This sin is what? The greed. So he was tempted by the money, right?
Yeah.
So all he can think of now is how to get more meat. After the successful launch of the HBM,
actually, the cost also drastically low. No need to buy meat kill. Oh my god.
So after he sell the special bun, right? This time, when the customer come and buy buns, right? In the past, he will see the customer looks, like whether the customer fat or thin, sick or what, handsome or pretty. But now, when he see the customer, he will observe whether they are suitable to be his buns filling.
Oh my god. See, I think he already psycho from beginning. He just kena trigger by anger.
So maybe he see the woman, wow, this woman, wow, a bit meaty. I think maybe the bun should be good. Oh, this man, muscular. Maybe the bun more chewy, nicer. This is how we think. Yeah.
Usually normal men see woman meaty like this one is for scary.
So soon he targeted this couple from other city.
Couple?
Yes. A couple who works in a gin house. Because I did some research. That's why I don't know what is gin house. So it's like a cup. In Chinese they call 弹棉花. 弹棉花. 棉花 is the cotton. So in the gin house, right, they will gin the cotton to make it fluffy.
Gin itu apa?
Like I saw the movie before. It's like they have two string, then they will twang the cotton, then the cotton will fly in the air to make it fluffy. So this couple do this kind of job.
Fluffy then become apa later?
Then they can use it to do what for do. You go and Google gin house. Gin is same like the alcohol gin. Gin house.
G-I-N.
Yeah, G-I-N. Gin house.
Then?
So this couple, he get to know them when he come and buy, right? So he know that they work in gin house and they will soon leave Beijing.
Oh, young, still young.
I don't know how old they are. So when the couple came again, right, he casually asked them, so when are you leaving? I prepare some bun for you all to bring back. She also invited the husband to come to his bun shop to gin cotton. He said, hey, you help me come and gin some cotton. Okay?
Weird.
So, of course, the man agree because can make money. So that night, the husband come first. He arrived, and then he invited him inside, and then he closed and he locked the door. Okay. Then he told Mr. Lee, this guy is Mr. Lee, that he had prepared some buns in the kitchen and invited him into the kitchen. So there's another door into the kitchen one. So Mr. Feng, right, the boss, right, tell Mr. Lee to have some buns before he start to work. Then Mr. Lee start to sit down and eat. Then he also packed a few buns into the container he brought for the wife. Suddenly, something hard hit the back of his head. And he fell unconscious to the ground. Then he didn't stop here. The boss keep hitting his head with the dough roller until confirm he stopped breathing already. 15 minutes later, he called the wife and said that, hey, your husband asked you to come also.
Crazy though. He right away choose the target. 2% some more kill in the same time.
So when the wife arrived, he start to call for the husband. Then the boss worried that the people nearby may hear her, right? And told her, hey, shh, don't make so much noise. Your husband is in the kitchen eating buns. So when she pushed open the kitchen door, right, she saw the husband laying on the kitchen worktop. He has a worktop, like wood one, big one. Then the husband lay on top. Then he went over to try to wake him up, right? Then he saw the blood was dripping from the worktop to the floor.
From the head lah.
Then before she could scream, she
already whacked him.
Also kena whack.
Oh my god.
Unconscious. Okay. So what he do? He put both bodies on the big worktop, right?
I think he must be big guy though.
I don't know how big. Then he said from his previous experience, right? Because he killed one before, right?
Yeah.
He said he didn't prepare all the meat at one go this time. But he cut the bodies into several pieces. Then he used the soy sauce and the salt to season the meat. Okay? To prevent them from going bad, right? Then he put them into the freezer. He stocked up this time. Then he fried the internal organ again to become fats and added them to the seasoned grinded meat in batches. So the secret is actually make power. They have the fats. The fats have to add to the meat. So when you steam the bun, I'm talking about normal bun, not the bun. So when you add the fats to the meat, the fats will like dissolve and then become like the stock, like the soup inside the bun a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's
then
why
you make it very juicy.
we open
Then you make it very juicy.
water with the
Correct. Alright. So he realized when he add the special fats that he make to the grind human meat, right? He realized that the fats after they solidified, it present a light yellow color. The fats and has a sweet aroma like that. You smell sweet. It makes the bun even more hot selling. A lot of people like that. Okay. Then, of course, he made a lot more money with the special buns. Then on July 16 in the morning, again the meat supply running low.
Already 3 lah ini ya.
Yeah. So he start to think how he can get more fresh stock from more remote area or far away area. He cannot get in Beijing near where he stay. He want to get something far one.
He's smart no.
Then he heard that this town called Yanqing mountain area, they have several small coal mine. So the coal worker there normally come from Beijing remote mountainside. And then most of them or some of them are usually like criminal. They have criminal record, right? They try to escape from the police. They work in the coal mine. Okay. Then he advertised on local paper that he's hiring apprentice and provide lodging and food.
Kanina lodging.
Okay. So the second time the magic word come out. So the next day, he bring the advertisement. He traveled to the town. He discovered that the coal mine was like the site is like pretty small and has only one small exit for the worker to go in and come out. Then you think, wow, the boss here, the coal miner boss, the hut must be black one. Wow, like that one in and out exit. Is it anything happen? All the people will die inside.
Yeah, usually.
But he think like that not because he pity the worker. He pity the meat can all wasted if something happen.
Oh my god! See, I told you, crazy. This guy's psycho really.
Then he went to open area when there are already 10 over men looking for jobs. Sit around looking for jobs.
What? He got 10 interview?
No. Slowly. So during those days, right, it was not long after the Cultural Revolution. Most people had trouble looking for a job and they had to travel far from their hometown to look for work. So this is good news for Mr. Feng. Okay? So because they are usually from far away and doesn't draw attention, right, if they suddenly disappear. And they are normally quite strong. The men do labor work, right? Must be strong, right? Then well built one, got muscle. So he say from his experience, meat from muscular body makes the feeling even more tasty, texture wise.
Opa, you a bit muscular.
I think your thigh
no, I'm not muscular. I'm too fat.
The thigh looks slim enough.
Can.
Then he pastes the advertisement on the board or what lah. Then he start to shout, "Hey, looking for worker, come. Who want to work?" Then got a lot of people start to rush to his side lah. Then everybody, wait. Then,
so I don't think he married. He live alone.
I think so. Then but he will question them lah. He said, "Where you stay? Got friends what?" So most of them he not satisfied because either they live nearby only, got house, live nearby, or they come as a group one. So if they come as a group, you cannot just target one of them.
But how he reject them?
Then he said, "The one lah." Then he saw one guy is behind every one of them, trying to squeeze in. Then he called, you come here.
Wow, poor thing. He see all this thing is as a meat.
So he talked to the guy, right? Then he found, he see, wow, this guy quite strong one. and he looked a bit like stupid like that.
Aduh, poor thing.
So on that same, then he said, okay, the guy said straight away agreed lah, because he said, you will learn how to make buns for me. I give you the place to stay and also provide food for you. Wow, good deal last time. Good. Then he said, okay, can. So when you can start, then he said, wow, tomorrow I can start. Can start right away, he said. So he followed the same day, right? He traveled back to Beijing with Mr. Feng.
Wow, poor thing this guy.
Yeah.
Then
so he bring him to the shop, then he show him, okay, this is where you stay. Then he give him some buns and water. So he was quite happy lah. Then he start to eat, right? And then smiling also. Then he tell him to bathe after dinner. After you makan already, you go and bathe. See, it's so dirty.
After that, kill.
Haven't. So this guy his name is Da Xuan. So he realized this Mr. Feng, the boss, very particular about his cleanliness. He keep telling him, bathe, go and bathe again. See, still so dirty. Go and bathe again. I think he made him bathe like maybe 2-3 times. But he thought like maybe the boss very picky on cleanliness. It must be very clean. But you know why?
Yeah, he want to be clean.
Yeah. So if he killed a pig, right, he has to wash the pig. But this one, hey, you clean.
Yeah. The meat can clean itself. Oh my god. Then
he told him.
Really die.
He told him, right, you can sleep on the big worktop, right, in the kitchen. And then around 4 a.m., I will come and wake you up. Then I will teach you how to make the meat fillings.
He killed before he wake up.
But this Tash one, right, was unable to sleep on the worktop because he keep thinking, wow, in the future I learn how to make bun already. I can make money, you know.
You die soon,
Then suddenly he felt cold air around his leg. Okay. Then he saw, there is a 2-door old fridge. Didn't close properly. That's why the cold air leak out, right? So he thought, wow, you like that waste a lot of electricity, right? So he straight away he come down from the worktop. He went to push the door again. Push.
Cannot.
2-3 times. Cannot close properly. Okay. Then he thought, maybe open the whole fridge, then just slam it shut. But when he opened the whole fridge, right?
Oh my god, you see about? What did he saw?
He saw the yellowish human leg inside the fridge.
Oh my god.
He shocked, right? Then he fell backwards and sit on the floor.
Don't say the boss already wake up and renew.
At that moment, Mr. Feng, he opened the kitchen door and he walks in. Then Ta Xuan quickly say, Sifu, look, what is that?
Wow! Oh my god, so dumb. Oh my god.
Because before that, he really realized this guy, the brain, like, not so smart one. Then Mr. Feng, he replied calmly, of course, human meat lah. What else? Then actually, he didn't mean to let the Ta Xuan discover the leg one, you know. But because this fridge he buy is a second-hand old one, so the door always got problem locking properly one. Then that's why that night, actually, the whole night, right, he was waiting outside the kitchen.
Oh my god! Wow.
For him to fall asleep, so he can kill him.
Because he cannot sleep. This last one cannot sleep. That's why itu Mr. Feng waiting. Oh my god!
Then Mr. Feng, right, he took the dough roller and then he slowly walks towards Ta Xuan. Like imagine the Netflix movie, you know. The kitchen
really, this one is really like movie.
A bit dark, then he start to sinister light cast on the face and
scary. Don't need.
Then although the Ta Xuan a bit stupid but by then he really realized, shit man, this guy is the killer. Then he begged him, no, please let me go, don't kill me, please let me go. Then Mr. Feng say, actually it's pig leg lah. So again, because he a bit dumb, right? He said, pig leg. Then he turned, he checked the meat again. He wanted to confirm. He turned his head. Okay? The moment he turned his head, right?
Kena
whack on the head. This is the moment the police, remember the start of the story, the police stick out, right? So this is the moment he screamed. Then the police outside bust in.
Oh, that one is the one that he bring home.
So he arrested. He got arrested. Okay.
But the police can save him not?
He safe. He never died. That one never died.
Oh, thanks God, thanks God.
So initially, this Mr. Feng, after he was brought back to the station, he refused to talk. He still can like talk out with the police. Refused to admit anything. But the police smart one. So they broke into 3 shifts. Each shift will sit down, the light face his face, make him damn tired, keep asking him the same question. For 48 hours. They don't let him sleep, don't let him rest. Like he dozed off already, they wake him.
Purposely tekan him.
Don't let him sleep. Wow, his eyes already all like bloodshot already. Then he really cannot take it. Then he admit. So he confessed it. That is why the whole story come out. So during the trial, he was handed the death sentence. But because this case has a big social impact. Imagine the news got out.
Imagine people who buy. How many people line up and buy? I said, wow. This bun nice.
He said that for how many days? Every day he sell 400 over buns.
Yeah. Let's say each person buy 10 lah. Bring to family, share with family. Oh my God.
So if one day 400, 2 day 800, then how many days he sell already? He sell 3 human meat already,
For years already, pa.
For three human.
80s to 19 apa? What 19?
Then they found him, he already killed 3. So how many people already eat the bun? So they dare not let the news out. So all the information kept confidential, and it's only after 10 over years the people start to talk maybe those in the force or what.
Oh, the police around 2000.
Maybe the police retired already, don't care. And then tell people, I tell you what, last time got this case, human meat bun.
If not, people at that time, especially the one who live nearby must be buy lah.
Jalat sia. Okay, so that's the whole story.
You think the one at top point?
But when I do a research, right, I search for like such case. Wow, the internet had really lists 5.
You mean have 5 case selling pao?
Yes. The HMB.
Oh my God.
And one of the cases is already very famous in Hong Kong. It was made in the movie. Played by the Anthony Wong. That one. That one also same. The shop sell bun.
But that one is real, The Anthony Wong, that one is based on true story also. In Hong Kong.
Yeah, true story. That one really true story.
That one really true story.
Maybe next time I can talk about it because those who don't understand English one maybe don't know
the story. The story. They are 90s also,
I think the one in Hong Kong killed even more people. Because basically he slaughtered the whole family.
His own family?
No. He's a worker there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I think already, that one, already psycho and possessed already.
But if you think about it, right, it's not uncommon for murderers, after they kill someone, when they try to hide the crime, one of the way is to possess the meat. Either let someone eat or you sell it. Like Singapore, last time got one case, the woman cooked curry with the husband meat. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Tian ini itu tuh 1982 loh, the case ini kena ini. Why have the map? This map
is the road that the bun shop name
So until now still have
The road still there, but I don't think the shop have already lah. So many years already.
Wow, haunted the place, this stall. 1982 loh. Even I haven't born.
Yeah lah, but imagine you are the customer and then you get to know the news that you have.
Vomit what? Vomit.
No need to vomit lah.
Traumatized also loh.
The meat already become sai and come out already.
Maybe
become the shit already.
It's not that. Maybe people become vegetarian. Cannot traumatized with meat already though. How?
So you want to order some buns tomorrow? You check the smell and then you see got yellow.
No. I just buy NTUC. I just buy ini plain bun. Then I feeling myself.
I heard in the olden days during famine war, human eat human is not a new thing.
So scary now.
Cannibalism is not something new. Okay.
So the moral story of this case is apa?
So the moral story is maybe become vegetarian.
The moral story from this case is don't be too muscular.
Yeah.
So muscular meat have more fat.
Yeah.
And don't anyhow go to other people's house.
I hope those who are listening, it doesn't change your likings of eating Chinese steamed bun. Okay, next time you check whether the sauce inside yellow or not. The taste got one sweet smell or not.
If beef or pork if you like steam also like
can tell different. The texture is different. Definitely the
how come you know?
The beef and the pork you cannot tell the difference, man.
I know from the smell also and from the taste also
texture
different.
Texture
Yeah, texture different. The smell also different.
Yeah, so that is the story for tonight.
The moral story is don't be too muscular.
Muscular.
Then don't apa? Just you just say
be a vegetarian.
Be vegetarian.
Okay, so that's all, folks.